This is Michael Zapke, and the objective of this tutorial is to show you how to upload an mp3 audio file to Wikispaces.com. As you can see, I already have a sample Wikispaces.com page up. So I've already started an extra page aside from the home page called How to Upload Audio to a Wiki. Alright, so basically you would click on the page where you are going to be uploading the audio file, and then you would choose Edit. And this will take you into edit mode. It'll mostly look the same as the page did before, but with the addition of the editing window. And this serves as your one-stop solution, I guess you could say, for editing your text and adding files to your wiki and formatting the text. I won't go into all the details about each of these buttons, but feel free to go in and kind of check those out. But what I want to focus on is how to upload files to your wiki, namely an mp3 audio file. So you want to click on this little button here. The pop-up will say Insert Images and Files. And it looks like a little mountain range with the sun up in the corner. You click on that. And you'll be presented with three separate tabs: the Insert Files, Upload Files, and External Image. I'm going to start with Upload Files because this is where you start as far as getting the files available to you for your wiki. So click on Upload. Navigate to the location where you have your audio file. I have mine on my desktop right now, so I'm just going to open that. It'll show you its uploading process. This is a small file, so it went rather quickly, but you'll see that it's there. And now under the Insert Files tab, you can see that it's been added to my list. Basically, the Insert Files tab is a list of everything that you've uploaded. It may include images or audio files, maybe documents, PDFs. But it's just basically, think of it as a folder. It's a place where you're dropping your files that you want to, then you can go back to them to access them, to put them into your website. So the MP3 is right there. But before I select that, I'll go ahead and tell you the External Image tab. You shouldn't need to use this much, but I just want to at least tell you what it is since it's right here. If you did have an image on a different website that you wanted to link to without actually downloading it and uploading it yourself into the wiki, you could put the web address here. But for the most part, you're going to want to upload your own files, and that way you know that they'll always be accessible in your wiki. So let's go ahead and click the audio file. And as you can see, I added this big box right here in front of my title. Now it did that because before I clicked on edit, that's where the cursor thing is. And so if you wanted it to go to a different place, the best thing to do would be to click where you want it in advance and then go into the edit menu and add it at that point. But since I did it this way, this is fine as well. You can click on the box and then drag it. You'll see that little box icon right there on my arrow, and I can drop it right there. And you can see it move that down there. And I'm actually going to put it on its own line, and I probably recommend that you would do the same. That way it doesn't mess with your formatting of your text. So I went right before it, and I'm going to hit enter, and that'll just put it into its own paragraph. And now that I have the MP3 in there, I'm going to save it. And you can see that big box, that ugly box, disappeared, and now you have this nice little audio playback bar, which you may have seen before in surfing the web. And if I click that, Audacity, a great free recording tool. I know you might not be able to really hear that, but it played back for me, and you can see how long it is and the volume level of it that users can adjust on their own computers. Now I will go back to the edit menu once again, and you'll see that big box isn't a big box anymore. It's now looks like it's the small one like it was before, and that's okay if it looks like that. You saw that it was still playing back just fine. But I did want to show you there was this box that popped up before when I had it selected, and this is where you can set some options for alignment. if you wanted to be advanced with it, you can tell it to left align, to center, or to put it on the right. I generally keep it set to none, and it will put itself on its own line. If I were to select left in this case, it's possible that it could start disturbing your text a little bit more, but it could also be valuable if you really did want the text to just kind of flow around it. If I save that, you'll see what that looks like on the main page. So it's kind of within that. Usually you would want to try to do something like that, maybe with an image, but not with an audio, embedding your audio, because it gets a little confusing that way. So if I just wanted to switch that back, you can change this at any time. I'll save that again. And that is how you upload audio to your wiki page.